Having been a newsman for 33 years, Mr. Peter Lim has many stories to tell. But there was one story which the former editor of the Straits Times and the New Paper never told. Needless to say, this story affected him the most.
It didn't make me cry, but I was reminded of an ex-girlfriend. For a very, how shall I put it, tragic reason.
The tragedy was the deaths of two people. One of them was Sunny Ang, who happened to be the brother of his ex-girlfriend. In 1965, Ang, a former Grand Prix driver, was found guilty of murdering his fiancée, Jenny Cheok, who went missing after a diving trip. Ang had bought insurance policies worth $450,000 before her disappearance, and Miss Cheok's body was never found.
Normally, without a body, there's no murder. But in this case, the circumstantial evidence was so strong that he was convicted. Sunny Ang was a brother, one of the brothers of my then girlfriend, and he knew that I was a scuba diver. And one day he came to my home and said, "Can I borrow your scuba gear?" So I lent him 2 pairs of fins, goggles, I think, and a snorkel, but there were no other breathing apparatus. Then the stuff was never returned. I didn't ask him for the stuff back. And I heard he was arrested and charged with murder. He bought a lot of insurance. He made friends with a bar girl. They became lovers, and he said that they should go scuba diving. And then one day they went scuba diving between the Sisters Islands. Now the Sisters Islands are off the southern coast of Singapore, and between them there's a little channel, and the current is always very strong because the water comes from one side, and when the tide turns, the water goes to the other side, comes from the other side, and the current is very strong. And unless you've got some real reason to be there, you should be scuba diving there. One of the things that incriminated him was that, according to boatman, the girl went in, or the woman went in, but he did not dive in. Which was also very unusual because you're supposed to scuba dive with a buddy. Yeah. And then they never found a body, but they found one of the fins, and the break in the strap was very neat. So the theory was that somebody used a razor blade to slice at least halfway through the strap, so that when you're finning in strong current, the strap will break.
While the case is documented in the book Chronicle of Singapore, for which Mr. Lim is the editor-in-chief, his part of the story never made it to print.
When the case proceeded, I was quite shocked. Wow, those were my fins. And luckily, the police never knew, because otherwise the Special Investigation Section, the homicide squad would have come and interviewed me and said, "No." But they were my fins. I didn't sell my story to somebody for $1 million or something, but I just kept quiet.
If that is not all, he also stunned us by revealing how he was involved in yet another homicide case. And yes, a girl was involved too.